Oh, fish. Oh, that's it. That's the one. That's the fish. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. What a fish, man. What a fish.
I've hunted the rugged cliffs of Molokai, Hawaii, stalked sandy snook-filled bays of Florida, explored Canada's endless lakes in search of exhilarating hookups and great hunts. I sold everything, trading it all for one of the world's most biodiverse and epic fisheries, my home, Costa Rica. Follow along on our global pursuit of the most iconic fish and exotic adventures. My name is Jordan, and this is Rough Coast.
First catch of the day. All right, what's up guys? I'm at a spot that I didn't think I was gonna end up at because I was headed to a rocky point and decided to change it up. It's so loud here. I never gave this spot a proper shakedown, and I think there's big cuberas here. So I'm gonna try to give it a fair shake tonight on an incoming tide and see what we can do. And let's get it. It's like walking on ball bearings here. There's always a ton of bait hiding in this spot. And I also think there's probably a lot of cuberas in here too. I just gotta find them. I'm gonna work slow and try not to get soaking wet. And then I'm gonna move down to the corner over there and see what's out here. Couple more casts here and I'll move on. Yeah, I'm done with that. Let's move on. Just having a little flick as I go, running and gunning, just so I don't miss any potential opportunities. And these spots like this, they'll come in super shallow for baits. I'm not afraid to go among the rocks here. I got 80-pound braid and 80-pound line. I would tie a bigger leader, but this rod doesn't handle huge leader very well. That dog up there doesn't like me. You don't trust the dogs around here, man. Some of the dogs here are absolute savages. And they will bite. They are guard dogs here, for sure. I've caught a fish here before. It was a small cubera, so I'm gonna set up shop just for a little bit as the tide comes in and just see if there's anything here. There's some points over there, but it looks super rough and I don't feel like getting bashed around. So this is also where I hooked my first tarpon. The last time I hooked a fish, it was right here at my feet. And sometimes you can actually see the snapper cruising in the barrel of the waves. I've actually caught a rooster fish in a spot like this, and it was one of my biggest. It was probably really close to my biggest this year, if not bigger. There should be something in here. This bait in particular looks exactly like what I've seen in the pools here. The color pattern, dark backs, silver side. So it should be a good setup. it was a little baby cubera, but if they're here, there's other fish here. Right there, it looks spicy and delicious. There's got to be something in there. There's a couple little caves and craters and pits amongst some bigger boulders. I think the key in this really dirty, turbulent water is just work it slow and let the movement of the water push the lure around, and it actually looks pretty good. I might push over to that. That looks delicious for a snook and a tarpon. In a noisy spot like this, you got to either drop it right on their head or get super lucky, because it is so noisy and there's so much vibration in the water. It's almost all eyesight for the predator fish. I know there's something in there. I don't know why I'm drawn to this exact spot, but I feel like there's something here. It's just hard to explain. I know partially because these tide pools are full during the day of just crazy amounts of bait fish. I see a lot of good anglers get stuck on spots and they never advance, find new spots or catch different species or catch bigger fish because they don't change it up and look around and do any diligence. It's easy to catch one big fish. It's hard to catch a lot of big fish all the time. I do not have the casting distance today with the size of reel that I have on this small rod. It's kind of a bad matchup. The Gosa would get way out there and I should have brought it, but I wanted power. Could have brought two different rods, but I don't like carrying two different rods all the time. Something's got to be out here. I see baits in the water. When that breaking wave becomes a peak and then a barrel, I can see into it and I'm seeing small fish. And it looked like maybe a little tiny needlefish and a couple other baits exactly the same size as mine. Now we're just waiting for predators. There should be something in here. "5:05, I got about an hour before sunset. I'm driving this lure like a rental car. Don't give a fuck. I swear I just saw a set of fins roll through that wave. I could be crazy, but I was making a bunch of noise with the lure and I saw two fins at the top of that wave cresting it. I'm seeing something come in and go left to right after the big wave in the tunnel, in the tube, in the chute. And it didn't look small and it was very silver. Pelican. Oh, fish. Oh, that's it. That's the one. That's the fish. That's the cubera. That's the cubera. That's the cubera. Come on. That's a big fish. That's the cubera. Come on in. That's the cubera. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's the cubera. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. That's the Kubera. That's the Kubera. That's the one. That's the Kubera. No, it's not. Is that a bluefin? Oh my God, yes. That is dinner, my friends. Wow. I've been after bluefin trevally for so long, and it's a stud. Absolute stud bluefin. Oh my God, dude. Look at that. I thought that was Kubera the whole way. I thought that was Kubera the entire process. I am so elated right now. Thank you for your sacrifice, buddy. I'm sorry, but I've searched for you for so long. Oh. Don't freak out. There you go. That was my fish. That was my fish. That was my fish. I'm shaking, I'm shaking, I'm shaking. That is my fish right there. Actually, they have sharp tails. If you don't notice and you try to grab one of these guys, these right here are really sharp. That's my guy. There he is. There he is, guys. Really stud bluefin trevally. And I don't know if you can see those colors, man, but the last time I caught this fish was in Hawaii, and it has the craziest colors. Unbelievable fish. I'll try to get some pictures of color in the sun. There's no sun, but maybe on this backdrop here you can see just how beautiful this fish is. Oh my God, how beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. I'll give you one more look at him. So cool. I'm going back. But just before I caught that, I told you I was seeing something silver flashing through the waves. I told you it was a silver bullet just ripping through the waves. And that's exactly what I caught. A blue and silver bullet. What a fish, man. What a fish. One of my favorite eating fish. We're in for a treat for dinner at the new house. I love my new house. This is just epic to catch on top of that. We just closed our house the other day and moved. It's been a lot of ups and downs, a long process, but man, heart's pounding. What a fish. I knew something was gonna happen here. I knew something here would be different than the other places that I go, and I've never seen them anywhere else. What a fish. What a way to close it. I mean, it's not over yet, but about 6 o'clock it'll get pretty dark. Calves are shaking, heart is pumping. What a fish. My God, I'm so happy. Thank you for your sacrifice. I know you're listening, buddy. I love you and I'm sorry. Strong fish. Strong fish. At the end there, I had probably a good 25 pounds of drag, maybe a little more. just to make sure it didn't run off. And the butt of my rod was putting my testicles in a different dimension. Oh, that water feels good. Whew. I thought that was my cubera. That's okay, I would take that right now. I've already caught cubera. I've never caught a bluefin trevally here, so that's pretty cool. Epic, epic, epic. I'm not very fond of his brother, the Jack Crevalle, or his cousin, whatever you want to call it, but I do love me some umilu. I love me some bluefin trevally. I might loosen my drag up a little bit. I had that mad tight. Yeah, that's real tight. I had a feeling this spot was going to be good. So that here there's fish that just aren't anywhere else. Cubera. Or I could get a slam. Get a bluefin, a cubera, and a tarpon. Extra rare catch. We're grilling and drinking beers tonight, buddy. I almost went to my second spot, and something just told me to turn in here. I'll take that over a rooster. I've had so many rooster fish and mackerel that it's so refreshing to catch another species. Wow. All right, last cast coming up. Couple two, 1-2 tree casts, and we're done. Water's getting really dirty and very rough. Last cast, going out. I also want to make sure that meat stays good, so I'm going to leave soon. Hop out of here. That's it. Unless I see something crazy on the way out, I'm not going to cast again. That was wild. So crazy the color. It's like metallic electric blue. It's not sunny, but I am dying sweating. My shirt is completely soaked and I didn't touch any water. So we're actually going to head back while it's still light. One, because I'm thirsty, and two, because I want to take care of that fish as best as I can and see if we can do some sashimi if possible. But I want it to be fresh, fresh, fresh. All packed up, ready to head out. Yellow eyes, green body, blue spots. What a fish, man. We're gonna head back. All right. What a beautiful spot. I'm sure if I kept casting here, I would probably get something, but it's getting dark fast. I gotta take care of this guy. Alright, we're gonna bag him and tag him. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Had a ton of fun making it. Only had about an hour, and it's probably not a very long video, but it was really fun to make in a really cool spot that I have yet to really dig out and see what's here. Today was a good taste that this spot has a lot to offer in the way of different species and different times and different tides that make it very different than the other spots that I usually fish. So thanks for staying with me. I'll catch you in the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like the content that I bring you, to give you guys a little vacation from your life and give you the fishy vibes when you need them most. I'll see you soon. Choo!